does your puppet like to play? Talk about it. What would you ask pig number 2?
The NET scheme for primary schools was launched in 2002 to create an authentic English environment for students and to motivate their learning.
Jump on a plane and come
What
and
roles do
give
the
me your
NETs play in the English language education in Hong Kong? What innovative and engaging experiences have they introduced with the support of the NETs section of the Education Bureau?
Can you say, hi Jamal?
Hi, Jamal.
Who is it? Yelled Howard. It's me. I'm the big bad wolf. So we started out with storytelling, the Three Little Pigs, which is just a good introduction and allows the kids to follow a story, and it forces them to pay attention, and it gets them willing to use English. Oh, who do you like? DeMarcus? I like DeMarcus too.
This shows a lesson from Spacetown, a NET section literacy program. It starts with storytelling to set the scene for activities designed to develop students' reading strategies.
Too much of it. Is Angela correct? Yeah. Climb. Can you show me climb? Yeah, very good. I actually love doing the small group reading. It gives us a chance to just talk and use English. Okay, open, page 2. Yeah, bamboo forest.
Do you see the bamboo is a cross?
We probably spend honestly about half the time reading, and the other half of the time is using skills and strategies to prepare them for reading, or sometimes they just ask questions or want to give feedback about the book. And I think the variety of activities, it gives them all a chance to participate.
Mitch, you're okay? Why don't you put that in the garbage like that? Be very careful. You want to make sure that the middle of your puppet is above the top of the booth. So you want to make it say what I'm saying. Puppets don't replace teachers, but I think it's a valuable tool to have just to make a little variety in your classroom.
But you have to hold it higher so that everyone can see, right?
Like I said, to make the kids' confidence a little better, to give them sort of a change to everyday kind of teaching methods, lets them explore, discover new ideas on a very stress-free level. All right, are you ready? So, are you guys ready for Mitch?
Hello.
With a puppet, they can, go behind a puppet booth and they have a different personality, and they don't have to really be themselves. They can channel it through the puppet. And I think the puppets also engage the students so that they're more attentive in the lesson, and they really seem to like them. It creates a good learning atmosphere in the classroom. Nice and fun. Amongst yourself, who wants to be the interviewer?
Write down the question and you can think about your answer.
Any pigs here?
No, I am pig 3.
Puppets are also effectively used in classes to teach interviewing skills.
Hi, I'm the big bad wolf. Try that. Get a different voice. So a puppet makes it a little more interesting. And I also think that, once again, puppets can ask questions and kids are more willing to give an answer and share their opinions.
How did you feel? I was happy they came because we can live together and every day we can just go outside and play.
With a puppet, because it's a little different. So I think it's a good tool, once again, to just allow kids to experiment with their oral skills and develop from there. So. But that's good. You had lots of why, when, where, what, how. Okay, good. That was really good, you guys. Action.
Hello everybody, today we're here on Tops TV. When the big bad wolf was coming, why did you relax?
Because my house is so strong, the big bad wolf never can come in my house, so I just relax. The end!
Okay, so we're going to
Besides using puppetry in English lessons, students take part in an inter-school puppetry competition organized by the NET section.
We started out months ago Practiced for a long time, but I really tried to include the children in every aspect.
Good. Are you ready? And action.
My wife begs a wish from the magic dolphin memo. Hello, fisherman. Thank you for not calling me a fish. Let you go, let you go. I'll put you back in the sea. Hey, where's our old schoolhouse? Just a look at our new steel castle. I just wanted to tell people not to be shellfish. I will go now. The end.
Students who take part in the puppetry competition are involved in all aspects of work, including script writing, designing and creating their own puppets, backdrops, and props, etc.
Actually, making the background is also fun. We use some materials to stick at the back and make it some can pop out.
It's very hard to control the syllabus with the puppets because when you speak, at the end it is opened, but with a puppet you have to close it. It's completely opposite.
They gain a lot of confidence from using, when they can't see them, or think that people can see them, and they go through the puppet hand.
Hi everybody, I'm Bill, a duckling coming from an adjacent pond. You will be killed by the hunters soon if you stay in the woods.
It means that they are more willing to just act a little bit more silly and exaggerate themselves, which actually helps in our lessons as well, because then you can ask them, oh, pretend you're a puppet. And then they start to come out of their shell a lot more and gain a lot more confidence.
And the winner of this category is... First prize 2016, Lychee Cobb Catholic Primary School. Could I invite Miss Patricia Wong to help us present this fabulous prize?
Some groups are reading the same chapter, so that how can you prove this is true? This activity is called Four Corner Debate. They will still buy it, okay? Really try to change and follow the guidelines to make healthy lunches for students at school. Remember your word journal. Remember to keep in mind some words and you can write them at the end of lesson, okay? All right, you have 2 minutes. Related to people? As a NET teacher, we are a bridge between the NET section and the local school so that we can combine our ideas and try to develop a school-based program that is suitable for our students, but yet innovative at the same time.
In DTS lessons, students are exposed to a variety of texts. They learn how to think critically and deeply around a topic.
My healthy body, maybe this one's interesting. Find out the facts, stick it. Find out the opinions, stick it, at least one. Do you remember what I told you we can find at the back of this book?
This one cafeteria, we can find it in the last page, the glossary.
Okay, let's turn to the glossary.
Put it on black words.
Yes, excellent. Okay, it is important. Can you summarize what you just said a bit? Because it's a little bit too long. Can you just tell me the fact? Extract the fact out. This chapter is about with main ideas.
With the ideas from the reading, teachers challenge students' thinking.
Is buying lunch at school is better than bringing your own lunch? What do you think, Ms. Bernice?
I don't agree.
I think that bringing lunch from home is more healthy because I can ask my parents to make what I want to eat. What we tried to do was try to model using the 2 teachers in the classroom and collaborate our ideas by showing one teacher having one perspective and another teacher having another perspective so that the students could see that we don't have to have the same perspective and opinion.
It's busy, so we can buy lunch at school. You need to heavy and need to bring a lot of things and then this box to that box and that box to this bag.
Giving the students an ability to express their own opinions by being involved in expressing themselves, I think the students feel very motivated and excited to explore something new. Okay, so I'll let you think about it, and then you can change to any corners that you like. Okay? All right, go.
I get rid of that, I've finished. Okay, oh dear, I'll have to come back and fix that, that's too big. So, now for example, I might want to add a photo on there as well about Switzerland.
We've done the hot, then we're going to put it into Book Creator. This year they decided that they would replace the paper project for our favourite country with an e-book. So this time we did a lot of skills on research and the way they should do it. Do you have some photos saved on the iPad?
Yes.
Okay, great, okay.
Can you make that smaller? Move it to the left and see what happens.
Everyone has hot facts first, and then you put your 3 or 4 subheadings down here. I can't see the writer. How can you make the writing bigger? Can you show me? So they were doing a lot of reading from the internet. They had to do all their writing, so they had to do their hot facts, they had to do their subheadings, and they were working in groups. So it was really encouraging them to negotiate with their partner on.
We need to do the contents and the hot facts of this country. Yeah. We will include some geography and some food or drink and the sport of the Italy. Yeah.
We are designing this cover of the book. We are going to put some more photos of Italy inside the cover to make it more beautiful.
This Tell.com project develops students' capacity to use different language skills as well as their IT skills and creativity in an integrated way.
You are going to write a draft about why people should visit your country. You should visit Australia. It has beautiful beaches and the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House.
The sun shines all the time. It's fabulous. Come to Australia. So let's go back into here.
Italy is the best country in the world.
There are many special places to visit.
Come to Italy now and have lots of fun today.
Let's go to France. It is the #1 famous place in the world.
So I think the advantage is that they're actually really excited to do this e-project about their favourite country, and they're working with a partner or even a group of 3. So they're learning many, many different skills, because I can see just how much fun they're having, and they're also learning at the same time.
We can talk about the pictures.
Storybooks are better. What do you need to show?
There are many ways to learn English.
Let's look at the motion here. That learning English by reading storybooks is better than watching TV. Hands up if you think reading storybooks is better. Okay, what about watching TV? Debating is an activity that it's something extra in addition. I have some cards with many of your arguments on them.
I think this is negative.
Yes, you are correct, Jackie, well done. But I find it really rewarding because I can work with students in a different setting outside of the classroom, and it's really something that helps them to apply what they've learned in the classroom.
But if you go to the library, how do you choose the storybooks in English?
As the net in this primary school, Steve has been taking an active role in facilitating his students to prepare for debating in English.
Now the negative team is almost the same. Okay, negative team, hands up.
I think watching TV is better because we can learn the sounds of the words.
There are a range of activities and steps to get them from start to finish to be ready to actually take part in a debate. First of all, you've got to look at the motion, the topic of the debate, and try to break it down and discuss the topic in, first of all, perhaps in a simple way. Whether you are rich or poor, you read storybooks, you can still do well.
Reading storybooks.
You could start by focusing on brainstorming, on writing speeches to persuade other classmates. You don't have to compete against other schools. You could just apply what you're teaching in general English in a simple way, and then take it step by step. And you can see, oh, I'm going too fast, I need to slow down. Okay, so remember this and write the bells on your cards and practice to get it right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jackie and I'm the first speaker for the affirmative team.
Where's the audience? Is the audience here? No, so where's the audience? Oh yeah, they're over here. You need to look at me when you do your speech, okay?
Storybooks have been here for over 3,000 years. Believe in the real deal. This motion must stand. Thank you.
I think we changed the team line, didn't we, affirmative team? So what do we change it to?
Storybooks are for anyone at any time, anywhere.
Yeah, so I think it's better putting in our team line.
Jackie will begin the debate. I will argue that reading storybooks
is the only way to improve our English.
Magical new bedtime story to her child.
Brielle Chung, a former student of the school, has developed a passion for debating with the enthusiastic support of the net.
When you write your own speech, you think about why would you write your own speech this way. This actually helps you think independently and critical thinking. So it actually helps you analyze how things would turn out and why would things turn out this way.
Well, I think over time they've become more confident. I think that's the key point here, that by living the language in a real debate, they explore the language, they use the language. It's something that goes well beyond the classroom. So I've seen them really improve their confidence and communication skills.
I am going to give the negative team the win because they have a pretty good summing up, a strong ending for all.
Put them in pairs to mate. Maybe they want to make a bird puppet.
Which arguments are affirmative?
Many different days.
Well, where is this? So I can steal techniques from certain teachers, and then I can use those in my lessons, and other teachers get to watch me during the co-teaching. So hopefully I'm impacted by other teachers, and then other teachers are impacted by me. So I see it as a way to implement best practices across all teachers that I work with.
One teacher takes care of one group of students, really focus on what opinions they are giving.
Well, the first advantage of having two teachers in the classroom is that one teacher can sometimes observe while the other teacher is teaching, or sometimes we may teach at the same time. We may split the class into smaller groups, so students have more opportunity to learn, and teachers will have more chances to get to those students who may have some difficulty or struggles.
Okay, thank you.
Yellow dog, what can you see?
I can see brown bear looking at.
So what we're going to do is we're all going to tell the story. So we're going to ask Brown Bear, what can you see?
Apart from providing an authentic English speaking environment in schools, NETS also conduct storytelling sessions regularly for the public to arouse their interest in reading.
Good girl. Hiss. Where's the boa constrictor?
I had lots of fun being a storyteller.
Hello, hello.
With the many innovations introduced by the NETS, they play an invaluable role in English learning and teaching in Hong Kong.
Good questions.
I like to play finding treasures.
We can talk about the pictures